After the interviews are completed, the professionals retire to discuss each attendee. They must pick 3 top contenders who are in good general health and highly motivated.
Well, that was a very productive morning. We got to meet some very interesting ladies, and certainly they're all motivated. The first one is Cassandra. She goes by Casey.
She's very much a diamond in the rough. I mean, she has the ability to just have that pow and beautiful, wow smile.
Lacey is also an outstanding candidate, a delightful young lady.
Is dealing with some acne that I think for us would be really easy to correct and would make her very happy.
It'd make our teeth look fantastic.
Yeah, so she would, like I said, she was top on our list.
Lisa Ellis, she's 40 years old, and I found a couple of things very interesting about her that, and I do a lot of this in my practice for patients who've had what we call massive weight loss. She's had a gastric bypass procedure. She's lost a significant amount of weight.
Before and after would be amazing with her.
I don't think she has any idea what she has.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
With Lacey Wolfe, Lisa Ellis, and Cassandra.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
Team 1 has gone through all the finalists, and they picked 3 that they would like to ask some questions of, and one will be picked from that team, and then the other team gets together. So we're trying to do this as fast as we can, and they all would like to pick all of you.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out here, and if I don't win, I'm gonna win the lottery and get everybody's name, and we're gonna all have our own
dog.
makeovers.
My name's Judy.
It's a little overwhelming.
You never want to admit that you have flaws in your body, even though you look in the mirror and see them all. We all had a 50-50 chance, and granted, I'm hoping I'm on the higher 50.
Well, that was a great group of women. I think everybody would agree that it was a lot of fun getting to know those gals. The first name I have on my list here is Barbara Hoffman.
I could do a full smile makeover on her.
She's got a very inspirational story, and she's overcome things that I'm sure we all hope we never have to go through. She's a joy to talk to, and she just makes you feel good when you're around her.
Yeah, she's in my top 3.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I think so too. And the next person on my list is Lacey Wolfe.
Lacey would be exciting to work with as well. She's young and able to do everything I would need her to do.
Next is Dawn Mendez-Childs. I always ask people in my encounters, if you could just change one thing about yourself, what would it be? And most women have to think a little bit, and she, just like that, I mean, my nose, without any hesitation. So she clearly has a feature that bothers her that truthfully is very correctable.
And I talked to her about doing highlights, but I wanted to do something like peekaboo highlights. So you don't put the highlights on the top, but you put them underneath the top hair, and that way when you move the hair forward, the highlights kind of peek out.
I never knew hair was so dynamic.
Yeah.
That's great.
She also could really use eyebrows, would make a huge difference because she has very large eyes, and by tattooing her brows, reshaping them, they wouldn't be so, they're too rounded right now, and that would change her facial look.
I'm thinking I want to be a contestant on this show.
I need to meet with all of you after this is over.
Well, congratulations, ladies. We are down to 3. What we're going to try to do is make this very difficult decision and choose one of you.
Everybody would love this opportunity, but some people can't really support it, I think was kind of the point you're making. And for me, I work as well, but I work compressed, so I work 3 days on, 4 days off.
My mom lives right down the street from me, and she runs a daycare center, so she's available for me, for my kids.
How open are you guys to change? Are you willing to make a dramatic change, subtle change?
That's why I'm here.
So yeah,
I'm up for anything.
So if you
in your hands,
color your hair blue, okay.
if he said it would compliment my eyes, and I would trust him.
Coming from the experts, we're asking for help. It's mostly for me about gaining the confidence back, and I think that makes a huge impact on how I look and present myself to everybody else.
I have told you I had gastric bypass surgery a couple of years ago, and I can 100% attest to you can't do a surgery to fix a problem and think that it's going to take care of it, for the rest of your life, because I'm only 2 years out and already I'm slowly starting to see a weight gain.
Well, ladies, I want to thank you for being here. All of us do. It's been a great day for us as professionals, getting a chance to talk with you and meet you. When you go home from my office, you may not be able to get back to things as usual, and oftentimes it requires a week or 2 of downtime.
Again, mine is I've got such a huge, what I feel is a huge support group.
Well, I don't have any children at home, so that helps. My husband is very supportive.
Any of you have a fear of surgery?
And after having 4 kids, I think I can handle these things.
Certainly pain.
Why do you want this? What is this? What about this? These transformations that we all are going to, as a team, do for you, and how is it going to change your life? And why do you want this?
Well, 4 years ago, in August, my son was hit by a red light runner and killed, and I pretty much lost a lot of self-esteem, and my can do anything type of spirit was knocked away from me. I feel like I used to think I could be anything, do anything, you know, and then I felt like there's other things that have control of your life, you know, when it comes to losing someone so close. And I kind of shut myself up for half of a year, didn't really take care of myself. And then I started getting into helping other parents that have lost children, and they've neglected my hair, I've neglected my weight, and I've not really been able to smile with a nice smile that I've always envied of people. And so I think that to be going out there to help others and show that I can get back on my feet and I can care about myself again, I think it would be a really good inspiration for other parents that have been in my shoes. I mean, to lose your only son, you know, I have a daughter, but my only son was really, really heart-wrenching, you know, and I'm back to earth now. I'm here and I want to do good for myself. And like I said, inspire others.
Yes. And I certainly can't compare with the loss of a child. I can't even imagine that. But my reason for being here is to improve my life, to make myself the most that I can make myself, which I feel like I'm already on that journey. I suffered with depression and had a really rough time after my divorce, and I feel like I'm really on that road now to making my own dreams come true, and so that's why I'm here.
I came from the old adversity too. I was born crippled. I didn't have hip sockets. They weren't formed. And back when I was a kid, it was the old metal braces, drag yourself around. And my mom said, she used to call me Little Sunshine, that no matter what, I was always driven. If I was focusing on that over there, I dragged myself over to get it, or over here. My third child, who had 45 with a 3-year-old, and I'm looking at it going, I want that back. I started on a road of health, happiness, being there for them, and I'm looking at going, in January I'm going to be 46, and I'm going, oh my God, what am I doing? I want to be around for them. I want to be healthy. I want to show them that they can achieve it, they could do it. This means a multitude of things to me. And that's pretty much the crest of it. This is why I want to be here.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one.
It's almost impossible now. Thank you very much. You're supposed to make it easier. You didn't really follow the rules.